Okay, well, here I am testing the Easypix Nano camera as an action cam, or some countries it's called the Denver 1300, and I'm trying a bit of motovlogging or moped vlogging on my Tomos XL Classic moped. And yeah, I just velcroed this little camera. This camera cost me £19 and 99p, £20 in Staples. So I'm going to see what it's like, because I do have a Sony action cam, but I'm kind of a bit afraid to stick that on the helmet in case it falls off, whereas a 20 quid camera, kind of, well, okay, I don't want to break it, but I'm not going to be broken hearted if something happens to it either. So wait for it. I haven't had this bike out, haven't started it in over 4 months. The weather was bad, it was still winter time here, but amazingly, went after about 3 kicks. So, you know, that's pretty good. There's a 20-mile-an-hour limit in this road, so they can't say nothing to me. I'm doing 20, which is quite a comfortable speed for this bike. It's only a 50cc 2-stroke. Some people don't like being behind a bike of any description in cars, I notice. Now, that's their tough luck. On a motorbike you have to be really on the ball, really alert to everything, because I know you have to be when you're in any vehicle on the road, but on a bike you've got to be really careful. You've got to watch the road, you've got to watch every road surface. You're a lot more vulnerable on a bike. So yeah, to be vlogging as well, you know, it's another thing you have to think about. But having said that, a lot of people do it, because I watch a lot of motovlogs, and a lot of people do it, and they seem to do it fine. I mean, you can, I suppose if you're on a good surface, if it's summertime, you're on a good open road, and the conditions are good, yeah, it's probably, you know, fine. It's probably a lot easier. In an urban situation like this, you know, you have to be on the ball a bit more, especially around here. There's a lot of cyclists around here, an awful lot of cyclists, of which I am one. I cycle a lot as well, probably more than I use my moped. But the thing about cyclists is, some cyclists are brilliant and they know the rules of the road. Some cyclists haven't got a clue and don't believe that the rules of the road applies to them, and they're the ones you have to watch out for. Like a guy recently, when I was crossing at a pedestrian crossing, the lights were green for me to cross and red against the traffic, so the cars were stopped, and this guy, like this guy here that's just passed us, there's a typical example. He just went through the red lights, just like that guy there did, and he nearly hit me with the bike. And when I remonstrated and said, "What the bloody hell are you doing?" he got off the bike and said, "Cyclists are allowed to break red lights." Obviously what this guy here thinks as well. Now, I never heard any law saying that cyclists could break red lights, and I don't believe there is one, because if they could, there'd be bloody carnage on the road. I mean, I think if you're bringing any vehicle on the road, whether it be a push bike, a motorbike or whatever, I think that you should at least learn the basic rules of the road. I mean, I know everyone makes mistakes. I make mistakes. I'll probably make a few when I'm making this vlog, because I haven't been on the bike for a while. But having said that, you know, you should have a basic knowledge of the rules of the road, I think, for if you're going to use the road. I mean, to actually think, I'm a cyclist so I can break red lights, I mean, that's just bizarre. But that guy was convinced he could, and funnily enough, just as I was talking about it back there, as you saw, there was a guy on a bicycle, he'll probably come down here now, who broke the red light. Obviously thinks the same. Yeah, here he is coming up on the right now. Wonder will he break? Yeah, he'll break this red light. Yeah, there he goes, through the red light. Look, car could have ploughed him down, he doesn't care. He's allowed to break red lights. Now that's what I'm talking about. That is exactly what I'm talking about. So you see, these good cyclists here, just in front of me, are obeying the rules of the road, which I would do when I'm cycling. That guy down there, no, he's on a bike, rules of the road don't apply to him. What a tosser. You know, but when he gets creamed by a car, well, he's only got himself to blame, because that's obviously what's going to happen. Yeah, I'm hoping the sound is okay on this. If I like vlogging, motovlogging, yeah, I'm sure I'll probably mount my Sony camera on and put an external mic on. But for the moment I'm using this little camera with just the internal mic on it, which is usually pretty good, to be honest. But as probably a lot of motorcyclists do the same, I always leave the visor just a little bit open at the end, so it doesn't fog up. And of course the problem with that is it creates a bit of wind noise. So that's my first motovlog.